think about the teaching at Seneca, I think about their patience that they have with us, how much work they put into it.
They're all genuine and they all care.
The teachers give you their time and overtime, and they'll stay longer than most people and just stay and work with you.
They really care about the students and they're really trying to make an effort to see you succeed.
I feel like I am treated as a person. The teachers know who I am, they know even my personality, and they know my pet peeves. It's like cheesy to say, but like more of a friendship.
Although they've been in the program, like in the industry for such a long time, they all still have the passion that they had since they were interns themselves.
You can really tell they love what they're teaching, and they want you to be as passionate as they are, and that definitely gets a student motivated for sure.
It's actually really good here because you've had teachers that have had industry experience, so they actually teach you what you need to learn in the real world. A lot of times you have teachers that just go from book to book and they don't realize like there's real life applications of things, so it gives you a really sense of a real good environment.
The teachers do a really good job of staying on top of the latest trends and how the industry is really kind of evolving, and they evolve with it, which is good because it always keeps our learning current and it doesn't really stagnate too much.
As you're in the program, you'll completely figure out that all teachers know exactly what's going on. They completely know the industry inside and out from when they were there to now, and even them have like some great predictions. The course is always changing. It's always trying to adapt to the situation, and the course and all the teachers want their students to succeed.
Part of the reason I decided to come here was because a lot of the profs still work in the industry, and they bring that knowledge and they share that knowledge, and yeah, they're also up to date with the technologies and with whatever they're using in the field and in the actual industry. So I think it's very helpful that they still have their hands in a little bit of everything, and they get to share that with us.
I feel like every step of the way they're really preparing us for what we're going to face in the real world, and that's something that is invaluable. We don't just go in and get taught something, get sent out the door. It's always sort of being put in a context that I feel like I'm actually going to use out in the real world.
They treat us as if we were in real life situations. So if there's a deadline, there's a deadline. There's no, oh, can I hand it in tomorrow? Can I hand it in next week? It's you hand it in now, because if this was real life and if this were your job, you would be handing it in now, or you wouldn't have a job. And as hard as it is, and like we may complain about it, it's a good practice for when we are out there.
They will remember you if you're a hard worker, I'll tell you that much, because they have experience and they have contacts, and they'll get you with the best people that could possibly help you out to find jobs.
A lot of profs here just stay and stick it out with you because they want you to succeed, they want you to do well in the program.
Just recently, I know that a bunch of the teachers, they went out and they talked to people also in the industry just to find out exactly what are they looking for right now in terms of when they're hiring. So that they've been telling us, they've been physically actually going out there and making sure that everything we do, we're following all the different trends and making sure everything that's happening exactly right now, we'll learn about it in class the day up.
They'll answer every question, they'll be there for you. It's a support team, and I think the classmates feel that, and everybody works as a team here.
The thing about teaching is it's based on the person themselves. Essentially, like you can't be like, oh, I hate how Seneca teaches things. Like there's some parts of the curriculum that I don't agree with, like in terms of missed test dates and all the procedures you have to go to, the fact that if you mess up on a test, it can screw your entire mark over. But overall, it's based upon the teacher. Like all the teachers I've had issues with maybe one or two, but overall, like their teaching styles I enjoy because they really talk to you as a colleague and an equal rather than like as a baby.
Professors should not assume that all students are the same, because every student is different in their own individual way.
I think it's very important for all professors to be aware of who they're teaching. So know them on a first name basis, which most professors do, but also know their strengths and their weaknesses, because some people can't do the written work. Some people aren't good verbally. Some people are visual learners, some people are analytical learners, so they have to read things, while others actually have to use their hands. So I think professors need to understand what students will learn best in whichever ways.
I think a good teacher is someone that is understanding and someone that can relate to being a student. We were all students at one point in our life, so remembering that and knowing what the student is feeling and going through is really, really comforting, and is really good quality of a good teacher.
One of my professors made me realize something in myself that I had already known but kind of was in denial about, and having them sit me down and give me tough love really, really, really helped me, because it was a matter of, okay, is this something I'm going to drop out of again? Am I going to be a quitter again like I have been in the past, or am I really going to buckle down, get serious, and accomplish what I want to?
When a professor goes above and beyond and understands my needs and how I will excel, I start to consider them as a friend or as a mentor more than just a professor, because you can go on and you can ask them about anything. Most professors even say, if you have anything going on in your life, just come and talk to me about it, and that creates that honesty and that trust between you and your professor, which pushes you to actually do better, because you know their expectations and you want to live up to them because they've been there for you.
They're giving us the knowledge that they're giving us. I don't think that they just don't care. I think that they really put time and thought into making sure that they're teaching us what we need out there. So I'm really grateful for the time that they take with us and with the way that they choose to teach.
I would love to tell the teachers thank you so much. I've learned a lot. I think back to when we first started back in May and where I am now. I have a lot. My skill set has grown so much. My communication skills have really improved as well.
You guys are doing a really, really great job. I didn't have passion for this in the least, but it's second semester and I absolutely love it. You guys, and I'm completely ready and I'm excited to be in this industry. I absolutely couldn't imagine being an engineer. I couldn't imagine being an accountant. This is the one industry I want to be in, and you guys have inspired me to make it. Thanks.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to show that you care and helping us in these hectic assignments.
Thank you so much for being there for me and sticking it out and putting in those long hours with me, and I really appreciate every second of your time and your encouragement.
It's actually an honor to kind of sit in class and hang out with those guys.
I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too.
Thank you so much for being that guidance and that support that we all needed, and I look forward to keeping in touch with all of you.
I hope that we can continue our relationship as not just student and professor, but as student and mentor, friends even. I could be friends with you, it's totally cool. We'll go for coffee. I could do that.